Good life. I've written about this before and told the story many times over the years, but I decided I'd like to share the story with you today here on video. I don't think I've ever done that. If I have, just be patient with me, okay? Anyway, about 25 years ago, during the time I was living in Sedona, Arizona, I had an interesting experience, and it culminated in my saying that I close posts with, that grandfather uses, that everybody that I channel uses at one time or another, and that I use in my daily life. So, I used to go for hikes in the mountains near Sedona. I drive up a ways from Sedona itself and up into Oak Creek Canyon, and I get past this bridge. I think it's called Midgley Bridge. It's been so long since I've lived there, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. And right past Midgley Bridge at that time, there was a parking lot. Don't know if it's there anymore. But I would pull in and get out of the car and walk up this wide sort of dirt road. When you go up far enough, you get to this trail. It's a nice trail. It goes up and down like all trails do. Takes you past the creek at some point, and eventually up and all over the place. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing it to your attention today is that I want you to know why I say good life, and why I say it as one word. You'll notice when it's printed. So, towards the end of that particular hike, I'd be walking down this narrow trail, just really wide enough for one person, or two people if they're fairly friendly, but pretty friendly at that. I got to this old tree. It was a beautiful old tree. Not a pine tree, I don't remember what it was. Not a cedar or anything like that. Not a pinyon. Just a nice old tree. Oh, the base of the trunk was probably maybe 2.5 feet wide. And it was a beautiful tree. I would usually say greetings to the tree, because by that time I was really enjoying myself, and it'd be a beautiful day. And I did that on a regular basis. So after walking that trail maybe 50 or 100 times or so, I had this interesting experience. And that's that I said, greetings to the tree. And I heard, in the way I hear things, talking to animals and plants, I heard, we say good life. And I stopped. And since the tree had never volunteered to talk before, I asked the tree, how did that come about? And the tree said, we like to say good life because it's a greeting, it's a salutation, meaning something you can say whether people are coming or going, and it's also a blessing. I thought about it and I decided that was a good thing to say. I was just about ready to leave, and the tree said, we say it as one word, because it is one complete thing. I thanked the tree, said good life, and went on about my life. I hiked that trail quite a few more times before moving on from Sedona, and every time I did, I would say good life to the tree. After a while, I just started working it into the conversation. I'd say good life to people, and they would sometimes think I was saying good night or something else. But if they asked me, I'd tell them how it came about that I learned to say that, and that it was one word. Funny, huh? Anyway, I've been saying that for 20, 25 years now, something like that. And I wanted to share that with you today because I've noticed it popping up here and there in different places, and I want to support people. If they want to say good life, this is great. I like it. If you want to print it as 2 words, I don't have any objection. I just wanted to remind you, seeing as how I might have brought it up before, at least on the written blog somewhere, but doggone it, I couldn't find it today. It's on there somewhere. And I wanted to remind you that this is a good thing to say. I really say it all the time now, and it's kind of fun. Well, that's all I wanted to say today. It's a kind of a fun story, and it's nice to know that you can get taught from Mother Nature in the form of one of her beings, like we all are. Good life.